Oh, hey, Dr. Amy here. It has been quite some time since we did a coffee talk. All right, check this out. New coffee mug. I've been eyeing a coffee mug like this for quite some time, probably for like 2 years. It's a travel thermos, basically. Think back in the day with the thermoses. So this is I'm turning it upside down and my coffee's not falling out. All right, real quick, take a little sip. You can see I just brewed some coffee. And we are outside on this lovely fall day. All right, so want to get to this. All in. I had a new patient come in about 2 weeks ago, and he found me on Google, and he basically had a lot of anxiety because he went through several bouts of physical therapy due to 2 previous surgeries that he had to have on his knee. He had to get his ACL reconstructed twice. So when he came in for his first visit, he was very anxious, and I would be too, after not having 2 fully successful ACL surgeries and honestly mediocre physical therapy. He just was in this kind of like dark place, and instantly the first visit when he came in, he just expressed how much anxiety that he had. So it was my job as the therapist and as a person to relate to him as much as possible. And that's kind of what I like to bring in during these initial evaluations in every session. But this particular patient, after his first visit, we connected again on the phone because he was very hesitant to continue physical therapy with me, but we were able to create this full circle of coming back, right? So he came in for his next visit, which was earlier this week, and he made this decision on his own that he is all in because of his poor experience in the past with previous physical therapy. On that spectrum, he only met the minimal effective dose in order to do activities of daily living. Well, he wanted to continue playing volleyball, outdoor volleyball specifically, sand volleyball, and he couldn't because of the experience that he had in his knee, and the ACL reconstruction for a second time did not hold. It failed. So after we had our second session this week, we developed a very specific plan for him in order to re-up and regain his confidence slowly. So I'm able to keep an eye on him away from the clinic. So we're incorporating some remote programming that blends in some physical therapy specific movements, and also trying to get him on back track to a wellness type approach. So this past session, earlier this week, we just like literally talked for 30 minutes, and he's like, there's just something different about you. There's something different. Like, you're not like the normal physical therapists that I had in the past, because the normal physical therapists, when you work for a hospital system, they're at the computer all day, and they just spout off and say, yeah, go do this exercise, go get on the recumbent bike, and then they're at their computer. No, it's different. It is different. And that's the cool thing of having this impact, especially with this particular patient, that his confidence, it's time to turn that around. And he just decided this past week, he's like, I'm all in. Like, it's time for me to take ownership to gain confidence in my knee again. And that's where it's at. So I'm able to help him create accountability for himself in order to get back to life, get back to his normal daily activities, and to live without fear again, and to gain confidence in his knee. So it's kind of like me handing over the Sparkle pager to this patient that honestly, he can call on me, he can text me, he can message me through our application called True Coach on where we develop his programming for him. So, you know, you have to make the decision, and you have to kind of just jump out on the ledge, but honestly, it's up to you. And me as a physical therapist, and when I see patients, I try to guide them down this pathway to success. And I try to hand them the baton, right, or the Sparkle pager, that they have the power, and I'm just here to help create that accountability for them. So I'm so excited to work for this patient and work with this patient and see his success a month down the road, 2 months down the road, 3 months down the road. But definitely keep you guys posted on that. You know, it's up to you. If you're all in, then make it happen. And if you're not, and you don't have quite the best experience with a previous physical therapist, physical therapy is more. It's more. You shouldn't be staring at a computer and then just spouting off exercises for whatever patients can do. It's you're in it with them. So in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy my Duck brew, Duck Outer Banks beans out of my fellow coffee mug. Oh my gosh. Probably best investment from a real good friend of mine. So, be all in.